reason you gotta wait till the end of the year to buy a brand new car. Big John and the gang at Mid-State Ford in Summersville is getting year-end savings done right now. Check out Big Santa John savings on this 2019 Ford F-150 Super Crew 4-wheel drive. Big Santa John price only $40,767. Or how about a 2019 Ford EcoSport SE 4-wheel drive? Big Santa John says drive her home for $18,704. Everything on sale now during Big Santa John's year-end sales eve at Mid-State Ford. Route 19 in Summersville. MidStateFordWV.com.
The earth beneath my feet is turning like a wheel and beating like a drum.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications or strings or hassles. It can be that way again.
Now that the world keeps turning around.
Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
You've been seriously injured. Now it's time to pick a lawyer.
You pick one with big verdicts and settlements?
We've successfully handled many million-dollar cases.
How about the recommendation of a friend?
We probably help somebody in your neighborhood.
How about a firm with lots of resources?
You can have it all.
We're Farmer Klein and Campbell.
Well-known and very effective.
When you call us about your injury, you'll know you've made the right decision.
Farmer Klein and Campbell is the way to go. Call 346-5990.
Generations Physical Therapy has been the Tri-State's leader in physical therapy services for over 20 years. And now we have a convenient location right in the heart of the capital city of Charleston, just off I-64. With convenient parking and flexible hours, your access to physical therapy is second to none. Plus, Snap Fitness is also inside with 2 floors of gym equipment and sports enhancement training through A-Game Sports Performance. So whether you're needing hands-on physical therapy or looking to get results in our gym, our family's ready to help yours. Generations Physical Therapy and Snap Fitness. Multiple services, multiple locations. Experience you can count on.
Coach Bob Huggins here at your local Little General store. As I travel this great state, it's nice to know that almost anywhere I go, there's a local Little General nearby. So the next time you're on the road, look for the Little General sign and tell them Hugs sent you.
Video Productions proudly presents West Virginia High School basketball inside the historic Beckley Raleigh County Convention Center, also known as the Armory. We bring you the first ever meeting between the Flying Eagles of Beckley Woodrow Wilson and the Crusaders of Greater Beckley Christian, along with two-time NAIA National Coach of the Year Bob Bolin, our Video Productions crew. This is Mark Martin, delighted to have you with us. Greater Beckley 5-2, one of the top single-A programs in the state, going up against the historic Beckley Woodrow Wilson Flying Eagles, who come in 3-4. Ron Kidd, head coach for Beckley. Brian Helton for Greater Beckley. Bob Bolin, these two teams, you kind of ease into seasons. That's not the case for these two. They have played a who's who thus far in this 2019-20 campaign.
Oh, both teams have played a tremendous schedule so far. It's an exciting atmosphere again in the Armory Civic Center, and I'm just looking forward to tonight's contest.
Our third straight weekend here, Bob. I think they said when we got in here they were going to start charging the two of us rent.
They tried, but I snuck in the back door.
All right, well, it's a delight to be with you, my friend, as always, here inside this great venue where you enjoyed many, many victories. And we're set to go, but what do you see in this game tonight?
Oh, it's going to be an up-and-down game. Both teams like to push the basketball. Both teams will be in half-court man-to-man. It'll just be let's go get it on, and that's what they're going to do.
All right, the Flying Eagles win the opening tap, and they try to go down low to Aiden Ince, and here come the Crusaders on the attack. Out front with it is Sean Hoskins, and this is Harrison driving in. His shot would not go. Gilliam goes high and gets the rebound. I know we did a Beckley games a couple of weekends ago. You really like Gilliam, who just snagged that rebound.
Oh, yes. Really strong inside, tough perimeter player. As Ince gets charged with dragging that pivot foot, the second turnover for Beckley, and Greater Beckley will take possession. The last game we had at Woodrow against Shady, Ben didn't have a great game, but I think he'll be poised and ready to go, and he's strong in the paint.
Well, this one has been billed the Battle of Beckley, and some of these Greater Beckley Christian kids, they were a part of the Woodrow program before transferring, and Smallwood breaks the ice with a three-pointer. He comes in averaging 7 a game.
Smallwood's a really good three-point shooter.
Flying Eagles with Dwayne Richardson, number 30, getting a start here tonight, and ball going to go out of bounds. Last touching red. Million triggers it in. Richardson with it out front. Both teams, we talked about the competition. This Woodrow team has faced the likes of Shady Spring, Morgantown University, as Law, who's got unlimited range. Boy, that was a good look.
You know, Richard Law can shoot it from deep on the other end. It was Smallwood with his feet set directly in front of the basket, knocking the three down.
And our Little General replay, sponsored by Little General Stores. Great prices, convenient places. Visit your local Little General Stores. Going inside, Harrison can't get it to go, but there is Thad Jordan with the stick back, and Jordan's another player I know you raved about last time we did a broadcast featuring Greater Beckley.
Yeah, 6'6", long and athletic. He and Ince are kind of a carbon copy of each other, and they're guarding each other this evening.
So the Crusaders out to the early 5-0 lead. They go down to Gilliam, and that one will roll in for the 6'5" junior who averages 14.6 a game.
The best part about that was the catch. Gilliam showing great hands, reaching down and getting that ball and able to convert.
Brian Helton is in his 18th season at Greater Beckley. Ron Kidd, his 20th. Coach Kidd with multiple championships. Coach Helton has gotten teams to the state tournament, and long-range shot there by Elijah Edwards, and it goes out of bounds. Edwards coming in, averaging 17 a game to lead the Crusaders in scoring.
Really heady point guard, Dwayne Richardson, really quick with the basketball. That's another good matchup here this evening.
Coach Helton is assisted by Scott Lawson, Frank Bowers, Justin Arrow, and the shot by Ince no good. Harrison gets the rebound. Beckley's assistants are Dave Barksdale, Tink Brown, and Mike Folks. Speaking of Coach Folks, he had an exciting junior varsity game before this one as they took on Shady Spring.
Coming back from 6 down with a minute 10, he did a tremendous job using his timeouts, and his players hit some big shots for him.
Dribbling around is Hoskins putting up the shot, couldn't get it to go. Gilliam kept it alive there for Law, and then Law in all kinds of traffic.
You see it over there?
They got
it. We're trying to find the ball. I thought you were trying to steal them. I thought you were trying to get the first steal of the evening.
I've been here 3 weekends. I got to get out of here with the ball before it's all said and done. All right, Flying Eagles basketball. I'm thinking of some of the teams that Beckley's already played this season, Bob.
Oh, they played University of Morgantown, the two top AAA teams in the state. they always play a tough schedule, and Greater Beckley's went up there and played University. Both these teams have played a tremendous schedule.
Life Christian, the only other school that's handed Greater Beckley a loss, and that's an outstanding program in Virginia. Got a little block action there.
Oh, Ben Gillum having a block party.
Here is Law trying to tie it up, can't do it. Ince up with a shot block, but I believe we're going to have a foul called on Thad Jordan.
Yeah, great job on the other end by Ben Gillum. Ince crashing the offensive boards, gets 2 from the line.
And Ince can't get the first one to drop on the season, 11 of 20.
Both players going for it. And a lot of times in high school they call that a foul, and Ince went straight up, and it's got to be on the back, not over the back. Got to make contact.
Caden Smallwood will check out, and Christian Crunich, 6'8", 225-pound junior, has checked in for the Crusaders. So the second free throw is good by Ince, and that makes it a 5-3 game here as we're just about set to hit the midway point of this opening quarter. Historic game. Greater Beckley Christian and Beckley meeting for the first time. Driving in was Edwards, and the ball out of bounds. Crusaders will have it.
Woodrow has to do a better job of Edwards. He went directly to the hole, and it's really hard to get help if you can't force him out a little bit. Ben Gillum again with a great block. Richardson got a piece of that one. Beckley with 4 block shots here really early.
There's Richardson spinning in and tied up there. Possession arrow will go in favor of the Crusaders.
Great job by Elijah Edwards holding his ground, held it firm, and got a credit with the held ball.
Our officials are Don Burton, James Bradley, Ivan Calloway. Southern West Virginia officials getting a chance to work his first ever meeting. Here's Hoskins on the drive and knocks it off the glass and in.
Hoskins with a nice drive towards the middle.
And I don't want to steal your line, but I thought it was the weekend and the bank
was open down there. I usually say that for a little deeper bank shot. Here was the drive. Beckley's got to contain the dribbler, and inside with a nice little floater.
And visit your little general stores, great prices, convenient places. Great to have them part of our coverage. 7-3 game. The foul, by the way, was on Richardson, his first team foul, number 1 on the Flying Eagles. Keenan Cook, number 32, 6'2 sophomore, into the game for the guys in the white jerseys, the Flying Eagles, and they force a turnover there.
Called Edwards with lifting the pivot foot before he drove.
Sweets team with a couple of substitutions here. Also into the game for the Flying Eagles. Checking in, Tovia Davis has checked in. Tovia Davis, forgive me. This is 5'9 junior. And the ball swatted out of bounds. Smallwood going to head back in, and KJ Jones will get in. So Law is coming out for the Flying Eagles. Hairston will get a break. Pass in. Turn around. Shot no good. Gillum with the stick back.
Big Ben crashing the boards. Tavier Davis has pressure on the ball up top.
And the shot from the corner. Across the timeline comes Tavier Davis. And works between the circles. Over to KJ Jones. Under 2 minutes time to go.
Beautiful set.
Yes.
Beautiful set. Beckley running that curl in for the layup. Number 32, Keenan Cook.
Yeah.
Keenan Cook.
Yeah, Keenan Cook, 6'2", sophomore, averaging a little over a point a game. So we're even at 7.
Timeout, Greater Beckley.
So Greater Beckley wants to talk it over. So what's your thoughts so far?
Well, both teams a little tight. Great atmosphere inside the convention center here. Kind of off to a slow start, but I think it's going to heat up. I thought both teams have executed a couple sets well. Both teams are playing really good half-court man-to-man defense.
Well, we had a 5-point lead to start it out as we check out a little general replay here, Coach.
Yeah, the curl right there, the little pick action curl. Beautiful set. Got Keenan Cook wide open.
Little general replays presented by Little General Stores. Great prices, convenient places. Visit your local Little General Stores. So our first tie of the game. Beckley has yet to lead. Crusaders with the ball. And Ince gets it into the hands of Davis. And Davis is fouled.
Yeah, great hustle by Ince. Thought it was a little bailout call there with Davis going for the layup.
Foul is whistled on Jordan. That's his second, team foul number 3. Tavier Davis at the line, up and in.
And there's Ince with a great hustle. Loose ball, Ince got it. Davis here, Jordan backing up. A little body contact. I can see it on the replay.
2 free throws up and in by Tavier Davis, and Beckley with its first lead of the game at 9-7. Edwards to Hairston. Hairston wants to work against Gilliam. Hoskins has it. On the move. And the Crusaders will turn it over.
Again, dragging the pivot foot. Hoskins gave a good ball fake, but you got to put that ball down before the pivot foot comes up.
Tavier Davis, Aiden Ince, and Aiden Ince goes to Ben Gilliam. Gilliam heads it to Jones. Jones is shot up, and flying in was Ince, but he couldn't get it to drop. Hairston with the rebound. Ahead he goes to Jordan. So the two number 20s working against each other there, and I believe Ince may have been a little too close.
Got a blocking call with Thad Jordan going to the basket on Aiden Ince.
His first, team foul number 2.
And Coach Helton taking Thad Jordan out. 37 seconds, not wanting him to pick up that third foul here in the first quarter.
Ezra Drumheller checking in for the Crusaders. Edwards pulls up from the wing, can't get it to drop. Small with the rebound. He lifts up the one-hander, but that was well short. And here come the Flying Eagles down the floor. Davis gets it to Gilliam. Gilliam with the beautiful pass.
Wow, wraparound pass. Aiden Ince with the bucket.
An 11-7 lead now for the Flying Eagles. Hairston sending it in, and here's Elijah Edwards. Picked up there by Tavier Davis. Shot no good. Into the hands of Jones from half court.
Oh! KJ Jones, great hustle play, and the bank is open on Friday night in Beckley.
Oh my goodness gracious, what a way to end this first quarter of play. Another look.
2-1, timed it perfectly. Bam!
There you go.
Great shot by Jones.
We returned to the Beckley Raleigh County Convention Center in a moment. Beckley up by 7.
ride on the North Side and save with the Chevy employee discount for everyone at Northside in Summersville. Find new roads in a 2020 Chevrolet Trax LS all-wheel drive, now $18,999. Save over $6,000 on a new 2019 Chevrolet Camaro LT, now $23,915. Stuff your stockings with the money you'll save on this 2019 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 LT Crew Cab 4x4, now $33,923. Come to Northside or visit us on the web at northsidewv.net. Merry Christmas from Northside, where everybody rides. Find new roads with Chevrolet.
We welcome you back inside the Beckley Raleigh County Convention Center. What a way to end the first quarter as KJ Jones from half court banks it in. So Greater Beckley started with a 5-0 lead, and since then Beckley has scored 14, so a 14-2 run as we get this second quarter underway, Bob.
Yeah, Beckley had an easy one right there as the pressure defense causes the turnover. Aiden Ince going in for the dunk. I don't understand. Hoskins is telling him no, but he fouled him. I guess they're not going to get that dunk. That's a strong move by Ince going right to the basket.
Yeah, he was airborne. So the foul will go against Hoskins, his first, team foul number 4. Ince at the line and a little short.
Beckley picked up their pressure, got that trap in the corner at half court, the place you never want the ball as an offensive player. Beckley did a great job of seeing that and then went straight to the double team.
15-7 our scores. Ince knocks down the second. Ince now with 4, and there was a shot that the Crusaders really needed released by Drumheller, but instead Flying Eagles on the attack again. And a hard pass from Gilliam, maybe a little too strong. Here's Jordan down the floor. Jordan can't get it to go through. Drumheller comes out of there with it. Good hustle by Drumheller. Hairston, top of the circle, 3 on the way, and it would not drop.
Yeah, Big Ben threw a rocket there. Jones,
he was like Big Ben of the Steelers.
Jones got heated up for half court, and he said, let me scoot in a little bit on this one. Jones knocks down another 3.
18-7. Flying Eagles by 11. Drumheller in trouble. Try to get it to Jordan, and then a foul called following the interception by Woodrow.
Yeah, Greater Beckley needs to weather the storm right now. Woodrow just really taking it to him. Jones really felt it. Nice shot, all nets. I watched him get 30.5 in the summer league a couple years ago. When he gets it going, he can shoot the ball. Beckley going with a 2-guard lineup. First time I've seen it this year is in this game, and I think it's really helped them on the defensive end.
Ince with a strong move to the bucket. He hit the deck. Crusaders with the ball. Down low to Hairston. Hairston spinning around in the lane, got it to go, and draws the foul.
Yeah, ends a long scoring drought for Greater Beckley. Harrison with a nice spin move, lean to the left, able to knock it down with body contact. Not much contact, but body contact from Gillum, and he gets an and one. Greater Beckley needed that to get going. Greater Beckley extending their full court pressure. We'll see how Davis handles it.
So Hairston,
no problem at all.
3-point play. His first 3 of the game. 18-10. KJ Jones. Javier Davis with it. Richard Laws back in, trying to get it down to Gillum in the paint, and come out of there with it is the Crusaders. Hairston forcing up one, and Gillum with the rebound. On the drive is Davis. So foul called.
That pass Davis made the last trip to tournament. I saw the same thing. I think if he would have just stepped to the right a little bit, he would have got a good bounce pass. I think Davis is really giving him a lift on the defensive end. And right there he is going to the hole, getting two at the foul line. But he's giving him such a lift on the defensive end. And he has a little attitude out there guarding people. And, he's also freed up Jones on the wing where he doesn't have to bring the ball up the court. And he's able to get his feet set and get three-point shots off. So that's a move by Coach Ron Kidd and his staff, and it's paid off so far in the first half.
Davis, first one up and in, second wouldn't fall. 19-10, our score.
Now Woodrow without Gillum in the game. Let's see how they react on the boards because Ben has been getting all the rebounds.
Shot from the outside, no good by Elijah Edwards.
And Richard Law landed on the out-of-bounds line.
So Crusaders will have it. Hairston had been out. He's up off the bench and ready to come in and see who will head out. Jordan's going to get a break here.
So this is their big lineup for Greater Beckley when they have Trifkovich and Hairston in the game at the same time.
Christian Krunich backing in, and Krunich going to be whistled there for the foul.
Great job by Ince. You know, Krunich needs to not drop that shoulder, just take his dribble easy to the middle and come back with that baby hook. Took that hard dribble to the middle. Ince was right there in defensive position.
So wipe up some moisture with that maroon towel. Mr. Kids, he's had that a long time, hasn't he?
I hope he's changed it a couple of times.
Never seen him bite down on it like Tark used to do. UNLV. All right, here is the shot from the top of the circle, and Tavier Davis delivers.
Well, he's giving him a big lift.
He has 6 in the game, and Beckley right back with the ball on a 12-point lead. It's the biggest lead of the game for the Flying Eagles and for either team, for that matter. Here's Law, best shooter on the team. Can't get it to go from the wing, left-hand side. Down the floor comes Hoskins for Greater Beckley. Edwards out at midcourt, and a timeout is called by Ron Kidd. Will break away here at the Beckley Raleigh County Convention Center. 12-point lead for the Flying Eagles.
The earth beneath my feet is turning like a wheel and beating like a drum.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications, or strings, or hassles. It can be that way again.
Now that the world keeps turning around.
Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
Coach Bob Huggins here at your local Little General store. As I travel this great state, it's nice to know that almost anywhere I go, there's a local Little General nearby. So the next time you're on the road, look for the Little General sign and tell them Hugs sent you.
Well, interesting note. 2 leading scorers for these great teams have yet to dent the scorebook.
Boy, they have. And Richard Law had a couple of looks early, one real deep. And Elijah Edwards been a great scorer every game we've watched him this year. And I think you got to get Tavier Davis a little credit there. He's taking the challenge of guarding Edwards. And right now he's getting the best of that deal.
Well, Greater Beckley jumped out to a 5-0 lead, but since then they have managed Just 5 points. Want to get this guy going. Hairston missed his shot, follows it up, and drops it through.
Well, Hairston's good on those offensive glass. It seems like when there's contact in there, he uses his weight really well, and other people can't jump around him, and he uses his strength.
He has 5 of his team's 12 points. All 5 of his points have come here in the second quarter. He came in averaging 12. Ince will take the jumper on the baseline, can't get it to go, and out of there with it comes Elijah Edwards.
They got to read that. The double was off of Richard Law, and if they're going to double down off Law, Beckley needs to see that and get Richard Law a good look at a three. Excellent spot-up shooter.
Backing out and near the midcourt stripe is Edwards. Dribbles between the circles. Here's Hoskins. And Hoskins, I think, looking for Hairston there, but taking it away is Davis. Davis, a nice bouncer, and now Beckley gets a little careless underneath with the ball, but they will retain it as Ben Gilliam comes back in.
Yeah, Beckley, as a coach, you don't get mad when they overpass. Trying to make the extra pass. Davis made a good pass, and then Jones was in amongst the trees, tried to make another pass, and knocked out by Greater Beckley.
Javier Davis with the basketball. He's played a good first half here. 5'9" junior.
Yeah, both teams really playing well on the defensive end.
Davis on the move. Open is McMillan.
And you give Davis credit there. He was able to penetrate a gap, draw the defense, and Maddox McMillan knocks down the jumper.
Second 12-point lead of the game for the Flying Eagles. Jordan, he'll take the jumper from the free throw line and put it through.
Jordan with a great flash. Had the big height advantage on Jones, took his time, squared up, knocked down the J.
Jordan's got 4 in the game. 24-14. Gilliam up and out of bounds. Gilliam's a horse, isn't he?
It is. Gilliam there needed one more dribble and a little shot fake. Got a little excited, and great job, block shot by Krunic.
KJ Jones out, and
good job getting Richard Law open. I don't think it was a three. I think it was a two-pointer, but Beckley's been trying to get Richard Law going, and he got a look there and able to knock it down.
Keenan Cook is back in the game, and here's a tough shot that's put up and in by Krunic.
Krunic stayed with it. First shot was blocked. Great hands by Krunic, sticking the second one in.
Cook to McMillan, who just hit shot there a moment ago. Javier Davis out near that WVU Tech Golden Bear logo and driving in, and
got Davis with the extra step there, but you see Coach Kidd not making any facial exhibit. I mean, he's beating the defense. He's trying. He's going to the hole. You're going to have a few turnovers. And I think Edwards needs to play the same way. He needs to try to attack more on the offensive end.
Under a minute to go here, and certainly Greater Beckley would like to get it within single digits, and Harrison's shot wouldn't go as at the moment they trail by 10, and the Flying Eagles with the ball. Javier Davis, ahead he goes to Cook. Cook dribbles, goes to McMillan, and his three-pointer is good, and he's fouled.
Yeah, Greater Beckley jumped the rebounder, had double-teamed the rebounder there. Beckley did a good job of getting the ball out, attacking it, and Maddox McMillan knocks down the three and gets a chance for an and one. Let's look.
4-point play, perhaps. Gillum going to come out. And Javon Ely, 6'3" senior, who Ron Kidd says really coming along. Good rebounder. Going to get to play the final half minute here in this first half of action. Boy, what a big play that was there.
4-point play, Maddox McMillan.
14-point lead. McMillan with 6 points. Key possession here as Greater Beckley needs to
There was
get a
a
little
lot.
closer. Krunich up and can't get it to go, and plenty of time here for the Flying Eagles.
Yeah, Edwards, I thought was being aggressive there, but not taking a strong shot there.
Flying Eagles are going to have to hurry, and Law puts it up. Well, they got a half-court shot to end the first quarter, but that one falls a little short. But the Flying Eagles recover after being down by 5 early on. 5-0 advantage for Greater Beckley, but they got things going, and at the break, they lead at 30-16 in this historic first-ever meeting between the Beckley Woodrow Wilson Flying Eagles and the Crusaders of Greater Beckley Christian inside the historic Beckley Raleigh County Convention Center. We're back with halftime coverage. We'll talk with the great Tex Williams in just a moment. Be sure to join us for that. We return to Beckley in a moment.
To the end of the year to buy a brand new car. Big John and the gang at Mid-State Ford in Summersville is getting year-end savings done right now. Check out Big Santa John savings on this 2019 Ford F-150 Super Crew 4-wheel drive. Big Santa John price only $40,767. Or how about a 2019 Ford EcoSport SE 4-wheel drive? Big Santa John says drive her home for $18,704. Everything on sale now during Big Santa John's year-end sales event. Mid-State Ford, Route 19 in Summersville. MidStateFordWV.com.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications, or strings, or hassles. It can be that way again. Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
My car was totaled and I had just had it 8 months.
Every case is different and every case is important.
I just felt comfortable knowing they were taking care of stuff.
Our most important job is to take care of everything so you can focus on recovery.
They made me feel like I was special, like they were working just one-on-one with me.
Carol's case mattered. We like to take care of our own.
I did matter to them.
Call Farmer Klein and Campbell.
Because around here,
you matter.
Call 346-5990.
Generations Physical Therapy has been the Tri-State's leader in physical therapy services for over 20 years. And now we have a convenient location right in the heart of the capital city of Charleston, just off I-64. With convenient parking and flexible hours, your access to physical therapy is second to none. Plus, Snap Fitness is also inside with 2 floors of gym equipment and sports enhancement training through A-Game Sports Performance. So whether you're needing hands-on physical therapy or looking to get results in our gym, our family's ready to help yours. Generations Physical Therapy and Snap Fitness. Multiple services, multiple locations. Experience you can count on.
Coach Bob Huggins here at your local Little General store. As I travel this great state, it's nice to know that almost anywhere I go, there's a local Little General nearby. So the next time you're on the road, look for the Little General sign and tell them Hugs sent you.
Great to have you back with us here inside the Beckley Raleigh County Convention Center. Halftime, this historic meeting between the Beckley Woodrow Wilson Flying Eagles and the Greater Beckley Christian Crusaders. At the break, it's Woodrow Wilson 30 and Greater Beckley 16. Pleasure to be joined here at this outstanding venue by the great Tex Williams. And Tex, I know when you get inside this building, it brings back a lot of memories. You played some basketball games in this facility and I think coached in some games here as well.
Oh, yeah, I coached quite a few here, and against the legendary coach, Dave Barksdale, who always had a tremendous team, so you didn't come out of here with a victory too frequently.
Well, obviously, this venue is used for a lot of things, and past few years it has been used for your West Virginia Sports Legends event. And this coming summer, it's going to shift to the capital city and the Charleston Coliseum and Convention Center. And I know you're excited about that event. Tell us just a little bit about that. You're going to honor 3 great coaches.
Well, this event has grown, in the 9 years or so that we've had it. Actually, it's been almost 11 years. And it started out with 25 coaches and other affiliates like support staff. And it kept growing. And everywhere we would go, then we would outgrow it and have an overflowing crowd. So we, here at the center here at Beckley last year, we were geared to have 1,000 people, and we had 1,100 to show up, so we had an overflowing crowd. So this event, paying tribute to those 3 legendary retired coaches, we felt like moving it down to the Charleston area would give more people a chance to get in and share a lot of those memories from those coaches.
Yeah, we're talking about Don Nealon, Bob Pruitt, who is a native here of Beckley, and Greg White, who grew up just down the road in the little town of Mullins that's produced a few basketball players. I know it's an event you are very proud of, and I've been very fortunate to assist you and be involved in so many ways with this event. And I love what you write here. From the time Jerry West and Willie Akers came to Artie, West Virginia, which is not far from here in Beckley, and cut the grand opening ribbon of your museum, their words ring out into my ears of just about how special it was.
Sure, Mark. And as I recall, you emceed the program.
I did, yeah.
And I just added icing on the cake because there's no better than my friend, Mark. So anyhow, this program actually reaches out and has maybe a different philosophy than the average athletic program. We like to include and not exclude. That means we reach out and get people who for years gave their life to young people and have not been recognized. 40 and 45 years of service, they may have been a great assistant coach. We go down and we purposely try to recognize as many people as we can as legends because they are truly respected in the state of West Virginia.
Well, there's no one more respected than you, Tex, and again, a lot of great fun. We could sit here and talk forever, and a lot of people don't know this because we go back a few years. The two of us worked television games together back in the day doing some Marshall games, so I know you may get a little nervous here. You think I may put you to work, so I'm going to let you go, Joy, but got another great coach here with me, and Bob Boland, so it's a delight for me to be around people like yourself. Thanks for stopping by, Tex, and we'll look forward to continuing to promote your great event.
It's always an honor, Mark, to be associated with a program like this.
All right. Tex Williams with us here at the break. Beckley Woodrow Wilson leading it 30-16, this first ever meeting between the Flying Eagles and the Crusaders of Greater Beckley Christian. We'll come back, talk about this first half with Bob Boland in just a moment here on Video Productions.
You gotta wait till the end of the year to buy a brand new car. John and the gang at Mid-State Ford in Summersville is getting year-end savings done right now. Check out Big Santa John savings on this 2019 Ford F-150 Super Crew 4-wheel drive. Big Santa John price only $40,767. Or how about a 2019 Ford EcoSport SE 4-wheel drive? Big Santa John says drive her home for $18,704. Everything on sale now during Big Santa John's year-end sales event. Mid-State Ford, Route 19 in Summersville. MidStateFordWV.com.
The earth beneath my feet is turning like a wheel and beating like a drum.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications, or strings, or hassles. It can be that way again.
Now that the world keeps turning around.
Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
You've been seriously injured. Now it's time to pick a lawyer.
You pick one with big verdicts and settlements?
We've successfully handled many million-dollar cases.
How about the recommendation of a friend?
We probably help somebody in your neighborhood.
How about a firm with lots of resources?
You can have it all.
We're Farmer Klein and Campbell.
Well known and very effective.
When you call us about your injury, you'll know you've made the right decision.
Farmer Clyde Campbell is the way to go. Call 346-5990.
Generations Physical Therapy has been the Tri-State's leader in physical therapy services for over 20 years. And now we have a convenient location right in the heart of the capital city of Charleston, just off I-64. With convenient parking and flexible hours, your access to physical therapy is second to none. Plus, Snap Fitness is also inside with 2 floors of gym equipment and sports enhancement training through A-Game Sports Performance. So whether you're needing hands-on physical therapy or looking to get results in our gym, our family's ready to help yours. Generations Physical Therapy and Snap Fitness. Multiple services, multiple locations. Experience you can count on.
32-16, Beckley Woodrow Wilson leads as we get set for the second half. Bob Boland, thoughts from the first half of play?
Well, Beckley had great defensive pressure. They were able to set the tone after Greater Beckley got out to a quick start, and they dominated. Now, Greater Beckley, that's what they should be doing, trying to go into Harrison to start the half, and Harrison with the strong move. Great job by Brian Helton setting up the first play of the second half.
Well, Harrison had 5 points to lead the team in scoring, so he has 7 now for Beckley Woodrow Wilson. Jones, Davis, McMillan all had 6 points. Ince and Gillum each had 4. Law and Cook each had 2. And here's Gillum working hard, and going to have violation called there. Other scores for Greater Beckley besides Hairston, Jordan had 4, and they want to get him going. Smallwood had 3, and 2 each for Hoskins and Crunich.
Beckley going with the same lineup. They got a lot of minutes. Alla Davis the first half, going back with their starters to start this second half.
Elijah Edwards, Hoskins, Jordan, Smallwood, and Hairston in there for the Crusaders in the red. Smallwood, who started this game with a 3-pointer, and that's been all he has scored. He gets called for the traveling violation there. So for the Flying Eagles, here's Ince spinning around and couldn't get it to go through. Maybe Hoskins altered that a little bit. Gillum in the lineup, McMillan in there along with Law. And they also go with Dwayne Richardson. The shot no good, but Jordan clears and gets the rebound. Millen goes down and shot by Edwards no good, and Smallwood got it back in, but it goes into the hands of the white jersey Gillum. Here's Ince with a 3 on the way and splashes it through.
Great kick out by McMillan. Ince, feet set, knocks down the tray.
(33-18), 15-point lead for Beckley Woodrow Wilson. Hairston in the lane, up with a shot. Won't go. He is fouled.
Greater Beckley doing a good job of getting the ball into Hairston low. Hairston able to draw a foul right here. McMillan drew the double team, read it, kicked it out to Ince, feet set, knocked down the step-in 3.
And our replay is being presented by Little General Stores. Great prices, convenient places. Visit your local Little General Stores. Hairston missed the first. And we'll get another try at it here. Hairston, 6'4", 225, senior.
All right, Greater Beckley going to a zone trap. Well, they got one trap out of it. And then they faded back in the man. Ince again. Woo! He's spilling it. Deep tray ball by Ince.
Ince with 2. Jones with 2. Davis and McMillan each with 1. So 6 threes for the Flying Eagles. And again, we mentioned that shot by Smallwood to start the game. That is the only 3 thus far for Greater Beckley. Hairston down low looking for Hoskins, batted away by the Flying Eagles.
Law was trying to make him think he was open and get back there, and just a little late. Oh, Alabama's under, look for him, trying to go to Hairston.
And it comes to Jordan.
There.
Smallwood over to Hoskins, down low to Hairston. What you talked about, and well, they heard you. Well, as Hairston scores it again.
Yeah, you can tell that's what Brian Helton said at halftime. We're going to give the big fella the ball, but somebody's got to guard Aiden Ince.
3 3-pointers for Aiden Ince. Came into the game with 5. He's got 3 here in this quarter.
3 in a row. Shooting with a lot of confidence.
Now
they better find him in transition because he's going straight for that 3. Open again. You got to let it fly. When you're that hot, you got to let it go.
Here's Law. We know he can shoot it. Little
big
short there.
Strong inside.
Yeah, but Gillum cleans it up and puts it through.
Yeah, Gillum, great position. Straight up. Drew the foul. Nice kiss off the glass. Greater Beckley's got to get some help now as Hairston comes out of the game, and he was their go-to there. How many fouls is that on Hairston?
Hairston now with his second. Although on the scoreboard they had Hoskins listed as the guy who committed the foul, team foul number 1. So Hairston actually, according to my records, has none.
Yep, I got Richardson taken off with the travel. He took off and took that step before the ball hit the ground. Travel call by the officials on the OB under. Last time they tried to go to Thad Jordan down low and look for the high-low, see if they do it again.
And Gillum made that bucket and free throw, put him at 7. 42-21 our score.
And there was the high-low to Jordan.
Krunic turns and gets it to go. Krunic now with 4 in the game.
Yeah, that's what they tried last time. Get it into Jordan with his height and drop the high-low pass in. Krunic able to get the basket.
42-23 game. Good steal there by Jordan, and he goes up and slams it through.
Thad Jordan getting into passing lanes, making a nice job of reading that, going in for the slam dunk.
Jordan now with 6 in the game. 42-25. Ince, who's been on fire. Out it goes, trying to get it to Law, but here comes Edwards down the floor. Edwards pulls up off the glass and in.
And his first basket of the evening cuts the lead to 15. Greater Beckley's needed to get Elijah Edwards going.
30-second timeout. 42-27 our score.
Well, Aiden Ince starting out this second half, knocking down the 3 ball. And here was a loose ball. Here goes Edwards, one-on-one. Able to stop and pop, avoid the charge call, and get one off the glass.
Little General replays are sponsored by Little General Stores. Great prices, convenient places. Visit your local Little General Stores. Along with 2-time NAIA National Coach of the Year, Bob Bolin, our great video productions crew, Robbie Mounts, Joe Mounts, Butch Mounts, our executive producer. And here's that slam by Jordan, Bob. I'm Mark Martin.
Jordan.
Delighted to be with all of you here tonight on a Friday night.
Yeah, Thad Jordan with a great play. But the story of the second half's been Aiden Ince shooting that 3 ball. The first one he got from McMillan on a kick out after they double teamed him. And then he got another one in transition where he was able to pop. And then he shot one from the parking lot. 3 for 3, 2 on the left side, 1 on the right. Ince putting on a shooting exhibition here for Woodrow.
30-16 at the break. And Ince has 9 of Beckley Woodrow Wilson's 12 second half points. So Ron Kidd called a timeout there, just settle things down, boy, because I know you coaches, you can feel it. The team's starting to get a little surge.
Oh, now Greater Beckley's going to their half-court trap action. Beckley did a good job there of avoiding the trap.
Gillum, and we've seen that twice now. Gillum just, he's a great player, but he doesn't. He again, we're joking. Ben Roethlisberger.
He's got to get out of the weight room. Ben's got to put a little touch on that pass. But yeah, that was a Roethlisberger, but that wasn't Antonio Brown grabbing that reception.
We were talking to Street Surratt before the game here, the football coach at Beckley Woodrow Wilson, whose brother is an assistant coach on it with that Steeler franchise. And the shot there by Smallwood wouldn't go, but a nice job by Hoskins off the miss to tap it back up and in. Nice little run here by the Crusaders.
Well, Hoskins crashing the boards. Greater Beckley seems a little energized right now.
to Greater Beckley on an 8-0 run, and they turn it over.
There was Hoskins reaching for the rebound again. Over the back's not a foul. It's got to be on the back. Good job by Hoskins using those long arms, pulling that rebound down.
A three-pointer here could get this to a 10-point game. Edwards looking that way. Now Hoskins dribble drive on the baseline. Nice little soft touch by Hoskins, who has 6 in the game, and it's 42-31, a 10-0 run. Here's Ince. He'll drive. Ince trying to stop the drought there for the Flying Eagles, and boy, just could not get it to go. Smallwood goes to Krunic. Krunic in trouble, tied up, and good job by KJ Jones and tying up the big guy, and it'll be the Flying Eagles ball.
Yeah, now Greater Beckley's been going with that half-court trap. They've had some success with it. I think they should stay in at this possession. Don't know if they're going to switch something. I would stay with that half-court trap. What got them there? Beckley made a good play out of the trap last time. Just Ince missed an easy layup.
Hairston is back in. Krunic is out and driving in. That's going to be a charge, and it looks like Tavier Davis, when he hit the floor, going to get up a little slow, but he is getting up. But he's going to be whistled for the offensive charge.
Look at the replay. Hairston slid over there. Davis got a stop and pop on that one.
Again, Little General replay, sponsored by Little General Stores. Great prices, convenient places. Visit your local Little General Stores, one right down the road here from this great basketball venue, Bob.
Boy, Little Generals are everywhere.
They are.
That's my spot.
All right. Hairston's back in. We mentioned Dak. Keenan Cook is back in for Beckley Woodrow Wilson as McMillan went out. Here's Edwards. 32-31 game. A bucket here, and Greater Beckley is within single digits, but the shot wouldn't go for Hoskins. Getting the missed shot was KJ Jones. Here comes Tavier Davis. Back to Cook. Cook, the bouncer to Davis. Dribble drive on the baseline, kicks it out to Jones. Jones to Gillum. Squaring up there. Got away from Hairston and scores it.
Yeah, they got a bluff down on Big Ben. Great quick move. Beckley desperately needed a basket, and Gillum gave him one.
44-31. Gillum with 5 points here in this second half, 9 for the game. And how about Edwards releasing and knocking through the three-pointer back to a 10-point game.
Deep three by Edwards. That was about a 24-footer.
Second three of the game for Greater Beckley. It's how they scored the first bucket of the game. Cook in trouble. Ball loose. Player goes down. And a foul going to be called. I believe they're going to get Smallwood for the foul. That will be his second. And that's team foul number 2 here in the second half on Greater Beckley. It'll be an inbounds play.
Well, Smallwood coming from the backside. I didn't really see what the call was there.
44-34. Here's Smallwood. He'll make up for the steal. Drives in and scores it. What a play by Smallwood.
Beautiful play. Davis sprinted back to take the charge. Smallwood able to change direction. The lead's down to 8.
44-36. Smallwood's first bucket since that opening three to start this game. And Greater Beckley had a 5-0 lead. Gillum goes strong, gets the rebound, up and in.
Ben Gillum saving Beckley there. That's what you need out of your big man, Beckley. A little bit out of control on the shot. Gillum said, no problem, I got your stick back.
Gillum came in averaging 14.6. He's got 11 in this game. Here's Edwards penetrating. Edwards driving, putting up the shot, won't go, and that will do it. 10-point lead for the Flying Eagles, but a good flourish by Greater Beckley in the third. We head to the fourth quarter here inside the Beckley Raleigh County Convention Center.
The earth beneath my feet is turning
first set of wheels didn't come with complications, or strings, or hassles. It can be that way again. Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
There ain't no reason you gotta wait till the end of the year to buy a brand new car. Big John and the gang at Mid-State Ford in Summersville is getting year-end savings done right now. Check out Big Santa John savings on this 2019 Ford F-150 Super Crew 4-wheel drive. Big Santa John price only $40,767. Or how about a 2019 Ford EcoSport SE 4-wheel drive? Big Santa John says drive her home for $18,704. Everything on sale now during Big Santa John's year-end sales event. Mid-State Ford, Route 19 in Summersville. MidStateFordWV.com.
Away we go to the fourth quarter, 10-point game. Greater Beckley with the ball to start it out here, Bob. They played very well in that third quarter.
Oh, they did. Great comeback by Greater Beckley. Woodrow's had a couple bad fourth quarters this year. Woodrow just needs to regroup, attack the traps, and make them pay. For Greater Beckley, they need to get out in transition like they did that quarter and get them some easy ones.
Crusaders work it down to Harrison. Harrison's shot would not go. Harrison hits the deck. So 5 on 4 here. Gillum, boy.
I'll tell you what, he's doing it all. I mean, he made a great pass to start with. The shot was missed. Gillum just says, I'll tip it in. Well, he's doing a lot of the little things that helps teams win a game.
13 for Gillum. Smallwood bumped there as he tried to pass by Law, and that will be Law's first foul. Team foul number 3.
Yeah, good job by Smallwood attacking the basket. There's a problem here on where they take the ball out. It looked like the referee was trying to take it out on the side, and Coach Helton talked to him and said the foul was in the paint. It should be underneath, and the referees moved it underneath.
Pass in to Hoskins. Started closely there by K.J. Jones. K.J. Jones going to be whistled for a personal.
Both teams, that's just the 4th team foul on Beckley, and Greater Beckley has 2, so it's been a pretty foul-free ball game. Now here's that alignment. They go for the high-low. There he goes, setting down.
There's the first foul on Jones. Here's Edwards, three-pointer, if it goes, hits the back of the iron. Running it down is Hoskins, and then taking it away is Jones. Jones splitting the defense.
Great. What a play by K.J. Jones. First to get the loose ball, then to turn it into a basket. And Smallwood doing a much better job than the first half of being aggressive with the ball. That's 2 straight times he's been able to draw a foul. On there's Jones, nice steal from behind. And look at this, 1-on-3, but able to get the power layup reversed.
Tavier Davis commits the foul, his second, team foul number 5.
That's the one where Greater Beckley likes to split the guards and then look for the high-low as Thad Jordan takes the 3.
He had a good look there, but it wouldn't go. Gillum with the bouncer to Ince. And Ince is knocked down. Ince is not happy.
Yeah, what was the call on here? And Tavier Davis is over here. One of his teammates needs to get him away from Elijah Edwards.
Edwards is second.
Yeah, called it a common foul. Ince going in for the dunk. Edwards with the hard foul. Ince will get to the foul line for 2. There he goes right here. Reaches, grabs him by the arm. And it's not able to convert the first one.
Well, Ince has struggled at the line, but he's made up for it behind the arc.
He has. He needs it back. And there's Big Ben saving the day again.
Shot
and
to the
Davis
outside.
drains the 3.
Davis delivers 53-36. 17-point bulge here. 6.5 to go. Smallwood will be fouled.
Davis is giving Beckley a lot of energy, but right now the referee's warning him about taunting, and Davis needs to control that, but boy, he's giving Beckley a big lift as he knocks down that tray ball.
That was Law's second, team foul 6. Edwards releases, and Gillum is going to foul the shooter, and that's going to be 3 free throws.
Yeah, they got Woodrow on a three-point shooter foul when against Greater Beckley earlier. Now this one, you got to go straight up and not go into him. Through the contact, 3 free throws.
So at the line is Edwards. He has 6 in the game. He came in averaging 17. Missed that one.
Look for Greater Beckley to try to get back to that half-court trap. They had some success with that earlier.
53-38. Ince. And here is Tavier Davis. Shot won't go. How about the putback by Jones?
KJ Jones getting the opportunity to play away from the ball with Davis playing the point. He's making the most of his opportunities.
And Hairston's 3 won't go. Ince skies for the rebound. That bucket gave Jones 10. Ball out of bounds as Krunich gets up off the Greater Beckley Christian bench, and he will replace Hairston. So it's Jordan, Edwards, Hoskins, Krunich, and Smallwood for Greater Beckley. Tavier Davis, KJ Jones, Aiden Ince, Ben Gillum, and Richard Law in there for the Flying Eagles, who lead it by 17. Here's Ince. And a whistle underneath.
That's 2 layups for Ince. Ince just has to land, and you see Coach Barksdale calling him over to the side, just telling him, land with the ball and take it up strong. He's trying to flip it up in the air as he's turning, and I know exactly what he's telling him. You land and you take that ball up strong, and that's an easy basket.
And he's telling the players on the bench. He's just educating them.
Yeah, never stops coaching, and that was the second time Ince has done that. He's played a great game, but if he just lands and explodes to the basket, that's an easy basket.
Jordan at the line.
Yeah, Thad Jordan able to get to the free throw line.
He has 7 in the game. That was Ince's second foul, team foul number 8 on the Flying Eagles. So it's a 15-point Beckley advantage here as we approach the 5-minute mark.
Yeah, I'm just surprised that they haven't gone back to that half-court trap. Had some success for it in the third quarter, and Greater Beckley in a straight man-to-man right now, and Woodrow able to run in a 2-guard set scissors cut here.
You can't say enough about this guy with the ball in his hands, Tavier Davis, as he drives.
Oh, he's been a difference. Just his enthusiasm, he's getting after it, not scared to play. This has been by far his best game of the season.
So the whistle on Hoskins, his third, team foul number 4. Law down to Ince.
Yeah, he's taking that dribble to the left, and he's doing that big hop step, and got a traveling violation there.
Well, each stop, then Greater Beckley has to take advantage.
Oh, they do. Down 15 with 4:40. Got to score and get stops for Greater Beckley. For Woodrow, they can't take the air out of the ball yet. It's too early for that. They just have to keep playing like they've been.
Krunich back out to Smallwood. Whew, that was a beauty.
Yeah, Law went and doubled on the low post and left a good shooter like Smallwood open.
12-point edge, and we will break away here in Beckley. Flying Eagles leading up by 12.
seriously injured. Now it's time to pick a lawyer.
You pick one with big verdicts and settlements?
We've successfully handled many million-dollar cases.
How about the recommendation of a friend?
We probably help somebody in your neighborhood.
How about a firm with lots of resources?
You can have it all.
We're Farmer Klein and Campbell.
Well known and very effective.
When you call us about your injury, you'll know you've made the right decision.
Farmer Klein and Campbell is the way to go. Call 346-5990.
It's been a lively crowd inside this historic venue in Beckley, West Virginia. Great to have you with us.
Greater Beckley's back. This may be that half-court trap coming at the dribble. I think that's what it is. There it comes. There comes the trap. See if Beckley can pass their way out of it. Got it into the middle of the floor. Good job by the Flying Eagles there. I was waiting for Greater Beckley to go back to that. And there's Smallwood again in the passing lane.
You know, miscommunication there, and boy, that was not an easy play to make for Smallwood. He's got 5 here in the fourth quarter, 10 for the game.
And here comes that trap again at half court. There it is. Beckley makes the first right read. Jones with the 3, and Greater Beckley's on their way again. Chance to cut it to 8 or 7.
Smallwood to Edwards. Edwards thought about the 3. Now they'll go to Krunic, who's wide open.
They got miscommunication there. Down to 8. They need to go up the other side. Here comes that trap again. Timeout, Beckley.
Flying Eagles will talk it over as Greater Beckley gets it down to single digits at 8. We break away here in Beckley. Don't go away. Crusaders coming back here on the Flying Eagles.
Biggest sale of the year at Northside in Summersville with Employee Pricing Plus at the Big Finish 2019. Save $5,000 on a 2019 Jeep Renegade Sport 4x4, now $19,898. Stuff your stocking with this 2019 Jeep Compass Sport 4x4, now $21,141. Save over $7,000 on this Jeep Cherokee Latitude Plus 4x4, now $23,327. Come to Northside or visit us on the web at northsidejeep.com. Merry Christmas from Northside, where everybody rides.
Bridgeport Express Care. Great care from local physician. Care. Our business is caring. Convenience. No appointment necessary. Friendly. Our staff is friendly and caring. Fast. We are available. Bridgeport Express Care. Caring for our community.
Goalkeeper gives me a responsibility that I wouldn't get anywhere else on the field. Nothing else is important except how you're going to help your team. I'll never get to win a game, but I'll keep us from losing a game. My reason why is competition.
It was a 10-point game at the end of the third.
There they go.
Beckley got it up to 17, and now it's 8.
Look for Beckley to go with a 2-guard alignment here. Maybe attack that half court from the other side. Oh, Greater Beckley did not go to their half court trap. I really expected them to go there, so they're in traditional man this possession. Beckley just has to keep attacking. 3 minutes and long time trying to hold the ball. We will look for Ben inside, posting up.
Javier Davis. Now Jones out front. Jones puts it up, was fouled.
Yeah, I look for him to try to drop that off to the other side to Gillum. And Jones able to draw the foul. 8-point game, Jones at the line for 2.
Jones has scored 10. Davis has 9. McMillan has 6. Ince with 13. Jones hits the first. Law has a couple. Gillum has 13, and Cook has 2. And a good job there at the free throw line. 57-47.
If that ball goes inside, don't look for Beckley to double team the post. I look for him with a 10-point lead to stay with the 3-point shooters.
Edwards penetrates, steps back out, and now straight away the shot is a beauty by Hoskins.
Great set by Greater Beckley with the pick for Hoskins at the top. Lead down to 7. Nice
Here
pass.
is Gillum. Crunich blocked it. Smallwood.
Great job by Crunich.
Hoskins in the corner. Wide open is Smallwood. Couldn't get it to go. Hoskins kept it alive. And then Jordan tried to feed into Crunich. And now another 3 on the way. Would not go for Hoskins. Ball batted away, and it's going to be GBC's ball with 2:16 to go.
Oh, after the loose ball, Greater Beckley had Smallwood down there in the left corner, and he's their big-time shooter and didn't get it down to him. Greater Beckley now going with 4 perimeter players on the floor with Harrison. Beckley needs to really defend the 3 and crash the boards.
Maddox McMillan back in for Beckley. Heading out was Aiden Ince. Harrison's back in. Harrison up with a shot, and Harrison will be called for the charge. Yep.
Richard Law hustling over in the help side position.
It's Harrison's first, team foul number 6, but a big possession there that comes up empty for the Crusaders.
Here comes the half-court press again. Beckley. All right, Greater Beckley now they'll be in their man. If Woodrow gets too close to each other, they'll try to double there.
Feeding it down low. McMillan got it.
Beckley ran their motion set. Great pick, and Maddox McMillan popped off the pick to get the layup. Good patience by Beckley.
McMillan with 8.
Greater Beckley needs to try to find Smallwood or Edwards with those feet set for the 3.
Jordan.
There's Smallwood.
Well, he is so wide open, but just could not get it to go.
That's exactly what Greater Beckley wanted. They drew the help in. Smallwood with the step-in 3. And they're not able to convert. Greater Beckley's going to have to start fouling less than a minute in the 9-point game.
Javier Davis dribbles back to Law. And the Flying Eagles want to talk it over. Keep it here. Well, historic meeting in this building with so much history, and just when you think that Beckley, Woodrow, Wilson are going to run away with it, back come the Crusaders.
Well, Beckley's going to have to make some free throws. And then on this end, Greater Beckley's looking for 3s. You know, it's so hard when you teach help defense, and then like the last possession when Greater Beckley drove, and when it's your program to do it, Beckley came in and helped, gave Smallwood a good look at a 3, and he wasn't able to convert.
59-50 the count. It was a 5-0 lead at the start of this game for Greater Beckley. And before the quarter was over, Flying Eagles had gone on a 14-2 run and led at 14-7. 29-16 at the break, and it was 30-16 at the break, and then 46-36 at the end of 3. And here we are with 54.6 to go.
And now look for Beckley to spread the floor. They'll take a layup, nothing else, and they'll go to the free throw line. Greater Beckley is going to try to double team, shoot passing lanes, and hold and foul. And, you know, they don't care if that clock stops and Beckley goes to the free throw line.
Inbounds pass to Tavier Davis.
He's lucky to get out of that corner. Greater Beckley, Coach Allen's telling them to foul. And
some time goes away there, didn't they?
I don't know if Hoskins got the memo, but Elijah Edwards came up and made sure that he delivered the message.
Foul is on Edwards, his 3rd. Team foul number 7. So at the line will go KJ Jones, who has made both free throw attempts, and both of those coming in this quarter.
And a half-court shot and another three, and then he jinxed him. All right, Greater Beckley with a chance to cut it to 7 or 6.
They've gotten as close as 7 here in this fourth.
Yeah, Woodrow really just needs to defend the three-point line.
Shot by Edwards, going to be short.
Great job of defense there. And when it's a 9-point lead, you know that's 3 possessions with threes. You really want to defend the 3, and if they drive to the basket, single cover them.
McMillan going to be fouled. And the foul charge to Edwards. That'll be his 4th, and that'll put Tavier Davis at the line. And when you talk about storylines in this game and some of the nuggets, this young kid right here, number 12, he played a good game, a junior.
Had a lot of spunk about him. Wanted the defensive challenge of guarding Edwards. And when he was inserted in the game, you know, it was really a big spark for Beckley. They kind of needed he's not very scared of anything out there, and he's played a really good game.
Puts his team up by 10. So Davis has 10 as he hits that free throw.
Now again, Greater Beckley's going to come here down the court looking for threes. They really have to keep an eye on Smallwood and Edwards.
61-50. Edwards. Smallwood will penetrate on the baseline, put up a shot, and it wouldn't go. Gillum with the rebound, runs out of there with it, and he's fouled. Check to see. I think it was Jordan. It was his 3rd.
Yeah, Ben Gillum has dominated the boards for Woodrow. I think both teams can learn for this. You know, they scheduled this game late. Woodrow had a 12-day layoff, and Greater Beckley didn't play in the New River tournament, so they had 2 games. I think it's good for both teams. You know, that Beckley played a good game up Parkersburg. They didn't want to sit there for 12 days. Greater Beckley, you know, they played the universities. They've accepted the challenge. They played a good game. Probably a win-win for both teams.
Well, you got a great Class AAA program in the state with so much, in this city with so much history, and of course the state and Greater Beckley's turned itself into an outstanding single-A program. Shot no good, and down the floor, and we'll get it from Jones to Gillum, and a foul is called with 9.2 to go.
Yeah, the first game we had, the first 2 Beckley games we had this year, Jones was playing the point, and he just really looks more comfortable not being the primary ball handler. He likes to get those feet set for those threes, and thought he had another real good game. For Greater Beckley, I thought Harrison played well. Thad Jordan played well. It's just a good game. Greater Beckley's going to be there in single A at the end, and don't count those Flying Eagles out. They will get better. They're well coached, just as Greater Beckley is, and a good night of basketball here at the Armory.
No question about it. All right, here comes Greater Beckley, maybe the last possession of the game. Jordan can't get it to go. Smallwood runs it down. Smallwood will drive. Smallwood puts it up, and that will do it. 64-50 is the final. Flying Eagles over the Crusaders. We'll come back and talk about it from the Beckley Raleigh County Convention Center in a moment.
You gotta wait till the end of the year to buy a brand new car. John and the gang at Mid-State Ford in Summersville is getting year-end savings done right now. Check out Big Santa John savings on this 2019 Ford F-150 Super Crew 4-wheel drive. Big Santa John price only $40,767. Or how about a 2019 Ford EcoSport SE 4-wheel drive? Big Santa John says drive her home for $18,704. Everything on sale now during Big Santa John's year-end sales event. Mid-State Ford, Route 19 in Summersville. MidStateFordWV.com.
The earth beneath my feet is turning like a wheel and beating like a drum.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications, or strings, or hassles. It can be that way again.
Now that the world keeps turning around.
Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
You've been seriously injured. Now it's time to pick a lawyer.
You pick one with big verdicts and settlements?
We've successfully handled many million-dollar cases.
How about the recommendation of a friend?
We probably help somebody in your neighborhood.
How about a firm with lots of resources?
You can have it all.
We're Farmer Klein and Campbell.
Well known and very effective.
When you call us about your injury, you'll know you've made the right decision.
Farmer Klein and Campbell is the way to go. Call 346-5990.
Generations Physical Therapy has been the Tri-State's leader in physical therapy services for over 20 years. And now we have a convenient location right in the heart of the capital city of Charleston, just off I-64. With convenient parking and flexible hours, your access to physical therapy is second to none. Plus, Snap Fitness is also inside with 2 floors of gym equipment and sports enhancement training through A-Game Sports Performance. So whether you're needing hands-on physical therapy or looking to get results in our gym, our family's ready to help yours. Generations Physical Therapy and Snap Fitness. Multiple services, multiple locations. Experience you can count on.
Coach Bob Huggins here at your local Little General store. As I travel this great state, it's nice to know that almost anywhere I go, there's a local Little General nearby. So the next time you're on the road, look for the Little General sign and tell them Hugs sent you.
Historic game here tonight. Beckley Woodrow Wilson, Greater Beckley Christian, 2 outstanding programs. Beckley Woodrow Wilson with so much history, all those championships, a much younger program as Greater Beckley at the single A level. Beckley Woodrow Wilson at the triple A level. But tonight they get together for the first time ever inside this venue with so much basketball history. And Beckley Woodrow Wilson comes away with the victory by a final of 64-50. That improves the Flying Eagles to 4-4. Greater Beckley drops to 5-3. It was 14-7 at the end of the first quarter. It was a 5-0 lead for Greater Beckley early on, and then finally Beckley got going. In fact, the quarter ends with a banked-in shot from half court by K.J. Jones. By the half, it was a 30-16 lead for the Flying Eagles. At the end of 3, it was 46-36 in our final, 64-50. Bob Boland, thoughts on this game?
Well, it was a good game, hard-fought game, great atmosphere. I thought Tavier Davis came in and really gave Beckley a lift on the defensive end, and then Ben Gillen inside dominated action in there. And I think that's how Beckley was able to pull out the win. During crunch time, Beckley ran a really good set on a cut to get a layup when they desperately needed it. As far as Greater Beckley's concerned, they showed some toughness in the half-court trap. They played well in spurts. They're going to be a state tournament team. You can write that down. I thought they had a lot of positives. Smallwood shot the ball well. Hairston was a force inside. But tonight, Beckley just a little bit too strong for him.
All right. Leading scorers for Beckley Woodrow Wilson, 13 for Jones, 13 for Ince, and 13 for Gillum. And 2 players with 10 for Greater Beckley and Hairston and Smallwood. You get a day off tomorrow, correct?
Thank goodness. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're going to watch some football. In fact, we should note James Madison University playing for a national championship tomorrow. Kurt Signetti played at Morgantown High, played for his dad at WVU, and got this job. And who was the first team on the schedule? The Mountaineers of a first-year head coach, Neil Brown. Tough game. Mountaineers pulled it out. Kurt Signetti hasn't lost since, and going to try to finish it off tomorrow with a national title.
And
what a story.
And I believe they have a great chance at it.
Yeah, I really like that guy, and good class act. All right, Bob, great being with you. I'm going to see the battle of father and son tomorrow as Capital and GW get together there on the hill in the capital city of Charleston.
You mean we get you out of Beckley for a night?
I know. They're going to run me out of town here. All right, again, your final score, it's Beckley Woodrow Wilson, 64, Greater Beckley Christian, 50. So for color analyst Bob Boland, Robbie Mounts, Joe Mounts, Butch Mounts, this is Mark Martin saying so long from the Beckley Raleigh County Convention Center here in Beckley, West Virginia. You've been watching live streaming coverage of West Virginia boys high school basketball sports presentation of Video Productions.